pockets, nigga. Woke up in my pocket pit, starving like a summer bitch. I gotta do something, lack of money, lack of accomplishments. My predecessors never.
Everybody knew when he changed it from 8 to 24. Everybody, at first, people didn't know. Everybody didn't know. Like, everybody thought like.
I seen that shit.
Not what he said that was his high school number, and I was like, nah, Kobe, your high school number was 33. So I know you lying about that. But then I didn't know why. I said maybe 24 something special to him. Then it kept dawning on me. I'm like, oh, it's 23 or 24, 23. So it's like, oh yeah, I'm out of that nigga.
Right.
So I get it. I get it.
I seen that, I was like, nigga. Hey. I mean, rest in peace, man. I ain't fronting on the Kobe, man. But I ain't gonna say in front either. I wasn't never no big Kobe fan, and it's a whole lot of goddamn politics behind that shit. But Jordan shit, you know what I'm saying? The snitching on Shaq shit. You already know, we talked about that shit. But other than that, my favorite Kobe moment was seeing that nigga retire, nigga. Nigga, I shed a tear, nigga. Straight out.
Yeah, I was hurt. Cause it was like
they show that nigga highlights and shit. Nah,
no, but that too. But it's like when it happened, how it happened, like it was kind of like, hey man, you know, so you heard about what Kobe Bryant, like, and it's the thing, like some people
that was terrible.
But some people, this crazy. It's like some people was like upset that people was viewing the fact that, oh man, Kobe passed away, and one dude was like, man, this ain't no big deal, man. So what? People die every day. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. People do die every day, but it's rare when you have people who die every day and they have a platform and they influence people.
And he was about to do some
you see what I'm saying? Like, I know people die every day, but sometimes some of the people who we say, like, man, people die every day, man, nobody celebrate them. You're right, I respect that, but it's a thing. Nobody know them. They ain't had no platform, so we ain't know what. They couldn't show the world. Only the close ones, they can tell their story. But Kobe Bryant had a platform where the world seen his.
Yeah, they seen him grow. They seen his whole shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why it affect people more.
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with he's special than this person.
Right,
it ain't got nothing to do with
right.
that. You know what I'm saying? So
that's kind of like somebody passing. Like they say when you don't feel it until you go through it, right?
Right.
Like I have like feelings of motherfucker. When somebody tell me somebody that passed away, I send them my condolences and shit. But if I ain't know him and I ain't had no feelings for him, I can't sit here and lie and say like, nigga, I feel for you, but I ain't finna be much as upset as you are. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Right. And I think a lot of people be lying about that shit. Like, motherfuckers be trying to act like they really care about these motherfuckers. And y'all ain't know these people, bro. I feel sorry for the person that it's happening to. Right. You know what I'm saying? I think that's just human nature, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Like, keep it a buck, nigga. Like, shit, nigga, you ain't know that motherfucker. Reaching out. That's why I don't watch the news for that shit.
Yes, it's
But anyway,
nah, I mean, that's what when I watch I watch I Am Athlete and they had Antonio Brown on the show. This new, like it just came out like.
Oh yeah, I seen that on thumbnail and shit. I ain't clicking on it.
And Antonio Brown, he was talking about, and I felt everything that he was saying. Everything. Antonio Brown was like, you know, people. I know one thing he talked about that we know and talked about that he was like. Can't nobody tell somebody how to feel. Like you can't tell a person how to feel or how they should think on this and how you can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that.
Can't do that shit.
You know what I'm saying? So, I always say like, you know, when we talk about the feeling, like I can't tell him, man, like I can't tell him, man, you know, it's gonna be all right. I can't.
Right.
I mean, it's gonna be all right, but I can't tell him like, hey man, you know, wipe your tears, like he ain't 8 years old and shit. You know, child, straight in your face.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying?
Nah,
take your shit shot.
Do what you want to do. That's a mental health shit.
Facts.
Boy, don't cry. You don't supposed to cry. Hold that shit.
You fucking lie, nigga.
Hold all that shit in and it be something crazy when you know.
This is true.
So that's.
So he was talking about some good shit though.
Yeah. He was talking about just the incident.
So he's done it. He ain't playing in the NFL no more?
No, I mean he said he want to play, but like he says,
just like a high risk.
It ain't up to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that high was done. I think that high was done. You know what I'm saying?
I think that shit remind me of that shit remind me of like Terrell Owens and shit.
They trying to put him in that
I mean, I'm saying I ain't saying that he like that, but I'm saying all the controversy that they trying to surround him with remind me of how they try to do, bro. Like team, different teams, and they saying he a headache for the team. He had to go to the next team, that shit crazy. Nigga, the NFL still racist, nigga. Know that. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't changed, nigga.
The NFL race, all them sports racist.
Right.
They owned by a lot of rich white men. Ain't no black rich men on them motherfuckers.
True.
So I mean, once you control the field, you control the players.
Right.
So you know how that is, man. But we about to take a little break, a little intermission for our sponsor to see what they got to say. So we'll be right back real quick. You hear me? Welcome back.
Yeah, we back.
To the goddamn Real Black Order podcast show. Nigga trying to take our shit.
Yeah, man, I seen that nigga on YouTube, man. This nigga, man. Nigga told me to go to the damn, told me to go to the channel, I think. And I was like, to check out the other half of the Twan episode. And I seen 2 Black World Order podcasts of that bitch. My nigga, man, he got some shit. He got like 1 video of that bitch or something. And it's like it's foreign. It's like they out of the country or some shit. I ain't sure. But that shit fake as fuck, so don't subscribe to whole ass niggas.
Yeah, don't subscribe to whole ass niggas. Trust me. That shit don't say real. That ain't nothing. I don't know. I had to go back and change them shit. Oh shit, you seen something?
They seen something. They trying to take something.
No, you can't take it. It's ours. It's nobody's. It's copyrighted. So y'all can't. I'm sorry about that. Think of something else. There's plenty of names out there. But anyways, we got a lot of this season. As far as like shows, because we kind of like behind and shit. You know, last year we did our tour episode, and then we came back. We this episode. Now you know we finna like lock in and you know get on so we can show y'all all this content and stuff. Cause we basically you know taking a lot of this stuff on the road with us. So
we're gonna do some shows.
We
outside of this setting.
Yeah, well, definitely. So we got to come to our guests, and our guests felt like, hey man, y'all can come here and do the show here. You know, we'll bring it on the road. We'll do the show there. You know,
everything is portable, nigga. We can move around.
Yes. So ain't no excuses.
Not at all.
I want to play this clip real quick. I ain't gonna do that. That was some what his name is? Dr. I forgot his name.
Train?
No, Dr. Remember him? I forgot his name.
That's it?
I forgot his damn name.
I get this question everywhere.
Oh, we talking about Dr. Umar Johnson?
Umar Johnson.
Umar
Johnson.
Oh my God.
Lord. Hey, he alright.
I like Dr. Umar, man.
I like Dr. Umar. Hey, man, remember Dr. Umar and said they were going there and shit?
Yeah. He got him out of his character.
They was fighting on.
They're fighting over who the consciousness.
I know more than I know you. Why break your knowledge in half?
That shit, that's how they was like it. That shit fucking stupid.
Them niggas was fighting.
I am way more than you. Do you see my eyes?
You don't see all them books behind me? You don't see them books?
This shit crazy, bro.
You see them dashings over there, nigga? You saw the African tower? Niggas
Shut the fuck up.
No, them niggas be associating like how much like garments they got off the knowledge. You saw them garments in there?
I can't even get this shit out, bro. I got a national MA degree in African studies from the school of. Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Nigga trying to compare degrees and some shit.
Hey man, like
I don't know that shit was stupid, man. He got him out of his shit, man. But that's a lot of niggas' problem, man. Nigga ready to go to the war. We can't separate. We always can cut. Fuck it, I was gonna say the wrong thing.
the conscious.
I was gonna say the wrong shit.
What you said?
Nah, man, it's like we always know how to cut the nigga on, man. Like,
It's a real black on the podcast show.
Nah, bro, I know, bro. I don't want people to
No.
take that shit out of context. You know what I'm saying? Niggas always know how to turn a nigga on. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Right.
You can be whoever, bro. Nigga gonna turn, you fuck with a nigga enough, bro, you gonna turn that nigga on, man. Yeah,
It's
you know what I'm
gonna-
saying? Nigga be an astronaut, they got that bitch floating. Hey, fuck nigga, get your ass out of here. Who the fuck nigga? That nigga floating out of space. Cause this nigga out, you a whole astronaut out this dick. Turn niggas on.
No, because niggas be
Shit crazy.
Nah, but you right because that lets you know like niggas be like having that mask on.
Right.
Now the niggas who don't got the mask on, them the one that people think they crazy and something wrong with him. Cause he stripped, he don't care how he look, he don't care.
Right.
The people with the mask on, they care so much about what other people think, and they trying to play everybody game.
Talk that shit, they trying to play the game.
So they got a mask on.
Got that mask on. That's
They
true.
care, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
so I mean, of course you go to work. Like I remember I had a picture where that's an old picture where it was a nigga he was taking off. Like he was like he had like a white. He was like white, but he was a nigga. He was taking it off and shit. He was unzipping it and shit. Like he got off. He had
Why did you tell him his own self?
he had to play the game. Like every day he come home from work, he taking that shit off.
I can believe it.
You know what I'm saying? It all depends on the job you got.
That's a dope ass metaphor.
Yeah, so it's everybody playing somebody game to
It's the system. You know, that's how it's organized, man. How they got it.
yeah.
And if they, then nigga, you know the funny thing. You know, we talking about them cave dweller bitch. You
know who the boy is.
Nigga, them cave dwellers even got motherfuckers that's they main people melanated. They got Asian people sending out they lightest people. They got dark ass Asians and niggas. No. See the light skinned nigga out there. Even in the Spanish community, that shit like that. They got like racism. They look down. They darker Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's
Kind of part. That shit fucked up.
that like I was telling, I was showing my wife about the map. Like it's all about image. Like the real, you already know the real map Africa. The fake map got Africa smaller than all the other shit around it, but the real map is bigger. Africa bigger than anything around it. So you look down shit that's smaller. You know what I'm saying? You think they lesser because Europe is so big, it's bigger. But just look at all these little people over here, but actually it's just the fool other
Perception
people.
and shit.
Right, perception. So of Africans and African Americans, well, indigenous Americans, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't no African Americans over here. We indigenous people.
Right.
Most of us, some of us ain't even from Africa. Some of us here.
From right here. Facts.
Our people
They keep digging up. They keep finding niggas. They mad as fuck about that shit. They just keep digging up niggas. Every time they dig up some shit, they just keep digging up niggas. And on top of that, bro, these motherfuckers got, speaking on that colorism shit. These motherfuckers got them that shit they can buy in the store. Where they light up their skin and shit.
Yeah.
See that shit?
Yeah.
That shit crazy. Nigga wanna, like, they tryna, that shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, they were doing that down in Jamaica. They was bleaching their skin and it was
crazy.
They was bleaching their skin, they were wiping their skin out, their dark skin out, and it was getting lighter.
I knew about it for a while, but I ain't know they were doing that shit in Jamaica too. Damn, man.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, they gonna go to those countries first, cause it's so.
Yeah, they already been dominated. The British ran that, you know what I'm saying, used to run that shit back then.
I mean, black
Haiti, all that. Haiti ran that ass out of that bitch though, you know.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hit that shit, they fought back.
Facts.
Voodoo and all that shit, we got voodoo.
Niggas scared of voodoo and shit, like, I ain't for that.
Niggas,
They put a bad name on it and shit.
They put that in on all that shit. Everything that we probably learned from birth, we thought it was something else. So we was learning backwards.
Right.
And then we had to, erase everything and try to catch up and shit. So
Shit.
you know what I'm saying? It's
You right, bro.
it's a whole fleet of shit going on.
Man, there's so much to even, man, that shit up, bro.
It's alright, so I'm finna get on this our next subject.
What's up with the Dr. Umar shit? What happened with that nigga?
What? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. My bad. Real quick. Back to the Dr. Omar shit. I'm gonna get back on that. We talking about Wested?
You talking about the same thing? You said it was a clip that you had for.
Oh no. I wasn't gonna show that clip. It was I forgot his name.
Okay.
I know it was Dr. something.
Okay.
But
I feel you.
nah, this is
That's James Baldwin.
James Baldwin, and he was talking to Nikia. I forgot. She played in it. She from the 70s, but basically, on this right here, they was talking, and this probably one of the real quick, I'm gonna go so y'all can hear this. But they had an interesting conversation, and we're gonna chop it up after we hear this real quick.
On that level. If I love you, I can lie to you. Of course you can lie to me. And you will. If you love me and you're going off and married someplace, you're lying to me. Because what the hell do I care about the truth? I care if you're there. But Billie Holiday say, hush now, don't explain.
All right, I accept that.
Of course you love me. And I don't even want to care. What does the truth matter? And why are you going to be truthful with me when you lie to everybody else? You lied when you smiled at that cracker down the job, right? Lie to me, smile. Treat me the same way you would treat him.
I can't.
You must. You must. Because I've caught the frowns and the anger. He's happy with you. Of course he doesn't know you're happy. You grin at him all day long. You come home and I catch up because I love you. I get least of you. I get the very minimum. And I'm saying, fake it with me. Is that too much for the black woman to ask of the black man? For 10 years so that we can get a child on his feet that says, yeah, father smiled at mother. He talked to me like school today. Who cares that you can read or can't read? Most Americans can't read. Most people can't read. They look at the pictures.
AD, I know what you're saying.
Nah, what? That shit was some deep shit. It's so real that it make you want to listen to it again. You like, damn, boy. She just says, I mean, I don't know. So what you?
I pick up on everything she putting down. Nigga do be. I say I used to. I got to a point as far as like when it comes to the workforce and shit. Unfortunately, niggas still in that shit. I know how to. I don't smile from cracking them. I don't do that shit, man. I'm liable to always get fired just for the record, and I know how to be. Anyway, I ain't gonna get into all that, but I learned how to finesse my way through that shit. So when I was a younger man, yeah, nigga used to do. I ain't do no shucking and jiving and shit, none of that. But you know what I'm saying, nigga, like. I can tell the difference in my constituents, also co-workers or whatever, can tell the difference too from when, nigga, you can be at work and a cracker come around, that shit gonna change the whole trajectory of the conversation, nigga. We ain't even gonna be talking about the same thing, man. That's some real shit. And a lot of blue collar workers go through that shit on a daily basis, and shit till it's shit has become a norm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, that shit, that's how. I mean, I don't even think they done that shit. I think we done made ourselves this way. You know what I'm saying? Because when you talk to these other motherfucking racists and shit that be at these jobs, these Spanish motherfuckers, they don't do that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? We've been over here too long, so now we don't try to, maneuver our way to make this motherfucker feel comfortable or some shit. Like that shit, it's cringe worthy, you dig? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I understand what she's saying, but I think niggas do that shit. I know why we do that shit. Motherfuckers do that shit for money. You know what I'm saying? To make paper and shit, so they can survive. So when a man come home, he shouldn't have to. I don't think he should have to fake it with his wife. But I understand where she's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the woman that you really with, and you down with her for life for real, then you know what I'm saying. There ain't no price that you can put on that. So maybe you have to. Maybe you should. You know what I'm saying? Fake it sometime to make her even feel. You know, you do it, like she said, you do it for them.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I get what she's saying. But a nigga still don't want to come home because when you ever heard somebody say the phrase, I'm coming out and get this money out of my bike. So I get all work, they don't even want to be, you know what I'm saying? Or they gonna take it to hit the blood, smoke a jump, you know what I'm saying? Drink a bill. Yeah, because they trying to relieve themselves. They done had that, like you said, that zipper suit shit on all day. So when you come home, you don't have to put that shit back on with people that you around that you fuck with for real. But I can understand why she still feel like that though. You know what I'm saying? I made a good point, nigga. I'm wrong.
Nah, no, you definitely. I definitely agree with you. Everything you said, because everything you said to the front, to the back, and I get what she's saying. It's like when you listening, it's kind of like you want to say something, but every time she keep talking, you just keep listening because you like, she right. And you, like you said, you lied all day to your boss, and you smiled off at him, and you don't love him, but you love me, and you come home to me, and I gotta hear, your mouth, or I gotta hear the noise or the anger because of that. And now you bring it in here, but you ain't gonna fake it and smile with me because like you feel like you don't have to because it's me. And you know what I'm saying? I'm here with you and you know what I'm saying? But with that, it's money involved. It's like you said, it's basically money. Like unless it's your career and you feel like, well, this is my job, this is my career, this is what I love to do. But
I think if you really doing something you love to do, you don't gotta smile and fake nothing.
No, you shouldn't have to smile and fake.
But some people do because of how they set the business up, you know, it's like a singer.
Right.
So you don't want to go always be in front of the cameras and shit.
It's just one of them days. You know, so we just have the days where
Exactly.
like you might, you know, I love being in the studio. Might be one of them days like, hey, you ain't got the answer, Sway, and all that shit. Like, shut the hell up. Like, man, that nigga love to do this shit. Man, that nigga mad today.
Real shit.
So, but it's
I never seen that before. Damn.
yeah, it's and first of all, James Baldwin, I love James Baldwin. By the way,
I
big fan of James Baldwin.
He was outright gay, but he didn't give a fuck. He thought that the black struggle was even more deeper than his sexuality. That's real.
Yeah, it's right. And it's you know, it's as black men, as a black man, I know you were talking from, you know what I'm saying, a black man's perspective, you know, like I said, you've been at work all day dealing with this and yeah, ball. Crumble out the hat and shit. So you
I wasn't ready for that shit. I'm sorry.
You come home and you know it's just a balance of things that you know we go through. But you have to understand that shit is made to do that shit to you. Even when you working all day and you giving all your energy to this shit, and then you come home, you gotta be able to get energy to your wife, your kids. You gotta be able to balance that shit. And this is why, I like I said, I don't want to be all over the place. But I'm just using this. I'm not jumping on subject, just using it as an example. That's why I love The Godfather. That's why I love him, you know, as a Godfather better than Michael, because he knew how to balance work and family. He didn't get caught up in business and which is business. He didn't get caught up in family, which is family. He knew how to balance out both. And that's a lot. You gotta understand, this is a skill. Balancing shit. When I'm learning, for me personally, this is a skill to balance. You gotta be raw at doing this, because you can get mistracked off. Like you be trying to balance some shit and you get off track, and now you ain't even balancing. You back balancing one thing. So
That's true.
That's how I looked at. I tried it. You know what I'm saying? The pyramid. You got two people at the bottom holding it. You got a nigga at the top. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who at the top, but you know what I'm saying? Somebody at the top, they God at the top. Support at the bottom. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, a nigga come home, I don't know what type of lifestyle you got work, but you come home to your wife, or your wife come home to you. You know, it's always, you know, it's a struggle because you're dealing with that work, and now you got to get in that mode of back in the home, back with the kids, and, you know, back life. So, it's a balance, and like I said, it's meant to do that to you. That's why they try to tell you to, you know, have you know, knowledge of self. And you know what I'm saying, that probably be our last topic, because that's some shit I want to get.
You know what's funny about that? That shit's so crazy, so right. But that's what make these such great times, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much shit out here that's about to flip the whole workforce on this fucking head. If you ain't in tune, then you need to get in tune. Not you, I'm saying, like people that's listening and whatnot, but there's a lot of shit that's about to flip that already has, man, within the last year or two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but you're right, it is designed like that. But it's so, niggas is tired of that shit. I watched my pops go through that shit. I watched my mama go through that. Nigga, you know how you be like, your mama come home from work, nigga, and she be like, what she used to say? I think every black mama would say this to everybody. The house dirty. I come home from work, my goddamn house dirty. I ain't taking this shit. I take shit out from cracker store. You think I'm gonna come home and take this shit? What the nigga did that said on train today, we were doing like this. What the fuck that nigga was saying, bro? God damn. Anyway, but yeah, I don't think every black mama say that. And it said that I know in my growing up shit, my mama damn sure used to cuss her ass out of the house, fucked up. She just getting out of work. You know what I'm saying? I took shit out of these white folks and I gotta come home and fuck shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Shit crazy, but it's real because that's a part of the shit that they designed for us to already, man, to be dysfunctional.
It's
Not even mentioning taking the black man out of the household, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even talking about that, you feel?
no, we ain't it's stuff on top of stuff.
Right, the crack done had plenty of time, you know what I'm saying?
But see,
Trump this shit up.
but
No
see,
pun intended. I'm
no,
sorry.
you ain't got to say that shit. You absolutely right. And man, it's really no excuse to blame nobody. I'm starting to realize this to myself.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you really can't blame nobody. Now, it's shit out here that's why I say you got a choice. All this shit that you getting into, this shit is a choice. Even if you're influenced on something, that was a choice. You went somewhere with somebody, you followed somebody, that was a choice. All this shit got something to do with choice.
That's real, bro.
Motherfuckers making bad choices.
That's real shit. That's like I said, that's what my dad used to tell me all the time, nigga. Whatever I got into it, they were like, it's your own damn fault. It's your own damn fault. My dad used to tell me that shit. Mr. James Wallace Sr.
Shout out to James Wallace.
My dad turned 76 on Thursday, too. That shit crazy. I'm 77. Whatever. I think 76, 77 shit. He was born 1946, nigga, do the math shit. Anyway, he used to always tell me that shit. Anything I got into, you know, you're a kid trying to come up with all these excuses. No, but I'm saying, I did it, I went around there, they did that. It's your own damn fault. You should have been around there. You should have. He was teaching me that any situation that you in, you making a choice to make that decision. So, and I ain't know that shit then. I ain't know that shit till I got grown. And another thing he used to always tell me is, when you find out, don't come back and tell me a goddamn thing. He said just like that. He said just like that. Don't come tell me a goddamn thing.
Hey.
And I get it now. He ain't want to come. He ain't want me to tell him that shit. He ain't want me to come back and tell him that shit. And he knew the shit won't happen. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
I mean, cause
You right, bro. You right. It's choices.
No, it ain't choice. And like I said, like I said, we want to blame somebody. I feel like we was brainwashed and programmed to blame somebody. Like, and I don't even think somebody programmed and blamed. I don't even think the people who run the shit taught us that. It just our environment, the people who was around. A lot of this stuff, it's like you really can't blame your family, cause everybody from great grandmama to great, everybody was programmed and brainwashed and all this. So all that shit was meant to happen generations to generations to generations. That's the whole point of that shit.
Right.
This shit gonna fuck up generations. Like they gonna be 3,000 or something. They gonna be fucked up.
They gonna create their own fuck ups.
Exactly. So it's like there's no excuses because you made the choice. Now, there's people out here trying to make choices for you. That started happening when you start getting out of hand with your own choices.
Right.
When you start fucking up your own choices,
right,
you gonna get put in a situation where now motherfuckers making choices.
Right.
Cause you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now you really going through that shit now. So it's always gonna be on you.
Yeah, it's always gonna be your fault. It's always gonna be on you.
No, but we talk that it's something else.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but it started off with something else. But like I said, I think the program that they done made us create some our own shit. Where it's almost like paranoia.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like you be in these conditions so long, then years go on, and then not even to mention how your parents and grandparent predecessors or whatnot. How they speak on it and tell you what to look out for out here, because that's what they went through.
Right.
Didn't even go back to talk about how another motherfucker fell. But I mean, I ain't not to say that what they saying ain't true. It's just that's their story. But they trying to tell you the potholes to look out for.
Right.
But you might not go through that shit growing up.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But they still let you know that shit.
Because it's just like they telling you about daytime.
Right.
So, but by the time that grandchild, he in another generation, he ain't like that no more.
So the whole saying
some of them, the real genuine shit,
right.
Like some shit, never go away. Like it'll never. It could be 4,000 or something. That shit's still relevant. Like,
right.
Those things, but some of that stuff, like it's just like, that's some good change and shit. And niggas ain't playing like that no more. Niggas ain't dribbling with one hand no more.
A Rolling Stone don't gather no more.
I love the old sayings. Like you can tell a lot of that stuff was passed down from they heard their mama stuff. Their mama told them.
It's culture. It's just our culture, but our culture so